Ever feel like you're pushing against something you can't quite see, no matter how hard you try? Like an invisible obstacle is just
Yeah.
there.
Oh, absolutely. That feeling of being blocked, that sense of effort without reward, it's surprisingly common.
Yeah.
And it brings us to a really interesting question. Could the very words we use be, well, playing a role in creating or maybe keeping those barriers up?
Welcome, everyone, to Manifestation Matters.
Hmm.
Today, we're diving into this idea that our language possesses a remarkable power, the ability not just to describe our reality, but maybe actually influence it.
Yeah, influence it.
We'll explore a specific phrase, almost like a key, you could say, rooted in this ancient belief about the impact of spoken words.
It might sound a bit unconventional, I get that. This notion that speaking certain words can have a tangible effect.
Right.
But think of it this way. Even our internal self-talk, the stuff we say in our heads, that shapes our mindset.
Sure.
So this is really about exploring the potential of intentional language, using words on purpose.
Okay, let's dig into that foundational idea then. The concept that words hold creative power. An old idea, right? I mean, think about interpretations of "in the beginning was the word."
Exactly.
The thought is that our words aren't just like passive descriptions. They carry some kind of force.
Precisely. And think about those everyday phrases you might hear, or maybe even say yourself sometimes, like, nothing ever works out for me.
Oh yeah, we've all been there.
Right. So from this perspective, consistently using negative language can, in a way, program your expectations.
Program them. How so?
Well, it sort of sets you up to notice the negative, maybe even unconsciously act in ways that align with that negativity. It becomes a bit of a cycle.
It's like we're setting the stage for our own experiences just through the language we choose. Okay, so, flip side. What if we could intentionally use words to shape a more, positive reality?
Well, that brings us to a fascinating story. You might know it, the story of the centurion.
The Roman soldier.
That's the one. He asked for his servant to be healed, but not by physical presence or touch. He asked Jesus simply to say the word.
Just say the word.
Yeah, and what's really compelling is the surprise expressed at the centurion's level of faith.
Right. This centurion, had such a profound belief in the power of spoken intention that he just trusted a verbal command would be enough. He spoke as if the healing was, already done.
Exactly. That unwavering belief seems absolutely crucial.
It really highlights the power of conviction when we express our desires out loud, doesn't it?
It does. It's more than just, wishing or hoping. It's that deep internal certainty, that knowing, reflected in the words we use.
Okay, so let's get specific. You mentioned a particular word earlier, ephata. Tell us about that.
Ephata, yeah. It's a word from Aramaic, and its meaning is quite direct. Be opened.
Be opened. Simple.
Very simple. And this word actually appears in the Bible, in Mark's gospel, I believe, in the story of Jesus healing a man who was deaf and had a speech impediment. The account describes Jesus using this specific word, ephata, and, well, the man's senses were immediately restored. He could hear, he could speak clearly.
Wow. So just as that word was used to literally open physical senses, the idea we're exploring is that we can maybe use it to open up those metaphorical areas where we feel stuck, blocked.
That's the core of it, yeah. It's about using the specific ancient word with conscious intention.
With faith, maybe.
With faith, with intention, yeah. To help break through those barriers, whether they're cropping up in your career or your creativity, your relationships, really any area where you feel constricted or held back.
Okay, so this is practical then. For everyone listening right now, how could they actually, try this out, apply it?
Okay, great question. First, take a moment. Just identify one specific area where you feel a blockage.
Something concrete.
Yeah, something specific you've maybe been struggling with for a while. Could be big, could be small. Once you have that clearly in mind,
Got it.
I invite you to just say the word ephata out loud 3 times.
3 times.
And as you say it, speak it with a sense of, faith, as you said, or at least openness, with a clear intention for that specific blockage to be released, to be opened. And then just pay attention. Notice any subtle shifts, any feelings, any sensations of release or opening you might feel, even if it's small as you say the word.
It's like using an ancient key, isn't it?
Yeah.
To unlock something inside ourselves, a direct command almost, be opened.
Exactly. And the very act of speaking it with that focused intention, that's a powerful declaration. It's a signal to yourself, maybe to the universe, whatever you believe, signaling your readiness for change, for new possibilities to come through.
Definitely something powerful to consider. So, okay, someone tries this. What's the next step for our listeners after they've said the word?
Well, just continue to be aware in the coming days. Don't obsess over it, but just notice.
Notice one.
Notice if you experience any changes, even subtle ones, related to that blockage you focused on. Sometimes the opening doesn't look like you expect. It might happen in unexpected ways. A new idea, a chance encounter, a shift in feeling.
Interesting. Be open to how the opening manifests.
Be open, yeah, that's the key.
We would genuinely love to hear about your experiences with this. If you try it, share your thoughts down in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, please do.
And hey, if this deep dive resonated with you, if you found it interesting, please subscribe to the channel for more explorations like this one.
And maybe share it with someone you think might benefit from hearing this too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And leave us a comment saying, I believe in the power of the word. Let's see that energy.
Remember, exploring the power of your own mind, your own language. It's a journey, really, an ongoing discovery.
So true. Ancient magic might just be real, and maybe you hold the key. Who knows what doors might open when you start consciously using the power of your words.
Give it a try.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.